Hey, this is Raulh of Please Act Right. Black men keep telling black women if they don't straighten up, we'll stop dating them.
Okay, this is it. Ladies, black ladies, stop being so mean. Stop being so angry, resentful, mean-spirited. Listen, that's going to get you just the opposite of what you want in your life.
And even when black women tell black women to get their stuff together and stop being so mean and angry, they still won't listen.
I feel
But
sorry for whoever
listen,
you date because baby, I could never be trapped in the box.
we actually gonna end this. You
like
up out of here. It's time for you to go.
I ain't
You're
going
not paying
nowhere.
to the rules.
For the people.
Steve, you can go ahead and do what you do best.
Do what you do best. I cause the people.
Yes. Call the boys. Yeah, call the boys. She don't want to leave.
Call them.
It's time for you to go.
Whatever clips you want.
I mean,
Nah, you gotta
we
really
live.
make a, he's really gotta call the police.
I don't care.
Go ahead, Steve.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
go ahead. Right
I
now.
don't care. And we gonna walk out of here the same way.
We've had this before. We've had to call the cops before.
And we know the reason why she came on that show, to show her ass. They all sign a waiver that says that they have to stay within a certain compliance of moral standards. But of course, there's always got to be one.
Yeah, and they're right up the
Okay.
street. They come very fast. Don't touch me, mama. I'm good, mama. Don't touch
Nice
me.
meeting you.
Nah, come on, man.
Step out.
Respectfully.
He a little bitch ass
Step
nigga.
out. Step out. Get up out of here. Y'all seen that, right? She poured the drink. It's all good. We do it live, chat. We do it live.
Whatever you want on
Both of
me,
y'all.
baby.
It's all.
Put that.
No, I'm
Because you
fine.
can't respect the real woman.
Listen.
You can't respect nothing. My baby father,
Listen,
baby want money.
you're trash. That's what it is. You're trash.
Now, no matter what happened that got that conversation escalated, I guarantee you, he never did anything violent to her. But look what she did. She threw water and a cup on him. If whatever he said was not to her liking, she should have just gotten up and left. But no, instead, she has to display what a lot of black men are dealing with black women in Western culture. And it's gotten to the point that black men won't even protect black women we don't know.
You're always a bitch. You'll never
So this apparently Hispanic man or Latino man, for some reason got into a dispute with a couple of black women. One of them's holding the camera. He called her the N-word and the B-word, while other black men are sitting at a table right in front of him. And the black men did absolutely nothing about it.
You want to be a bitch. That's you're really bad.
Bitch, your mom's a bitch.
Okay. Probably is. What'd you say?
So one of the black women asked, what did he say? And the black man sitting at the table repeated what the Hispanic guy said. And he's laughing while he's saying it. Because he really doesn't care.
What he said?
You a bitch. Oh, yeah.
Don't even worry about it. It's okay.
I'm not racial.
Clearly you are.
Never be a woman.
Clearly you are. You're trying to be tough as for
You
what?
will never
You're arguing with a female for what?
Bitch. You're always a bitch.
Is it just me or is he moving a little fruity like?
You will never You will never get
You're not out now, are you?
He's upset because he's misled.
Is that man bothering you?
Yes.
So sorry. He totally hard-R'd you earlier.
See, it's gotten this bad. Back in the day, a black man would have protected a black woman, especially if an other than black person was using racial slurs. But black women have pushed black men over the edge to the point where when they're being disrespected in public, black men will just sit back and laugh at it. It's also gotten so bad that black men won't even acknowledge black women when they're out at social settings.
I think I'm gonna get hate for this, but whatever. I approached a black man this week at like a dating event and he was not interested in me.
Black men are even turning down black women who approach them now.
And that by itself is like not a great story, right? I tried to shoot my shot, he was not interested, I moved on. But immediately after I walked away from this man, he went up to a group of 5 white women and he introduced himself to all of them. And then I kind of observed out of like the corner of my eye for the rest of the evening, this man was only going up and talking to different white women.
Oh, trust me, young lady, if there were women from other cultures like Thailand, the Philippines, Brazilian women, he would have been open to talking to them too. So it's not black men just focusing on white women. The white women were the only races that were available in those settings.
Later that night, another very attractive black man came in, the exact same thing, only talked to the white women that were in the room. There were maybe 6 or 7 black women throughout. And I could tell, I would look over at the black women occasionally, they would be looking, we would all be observing the same thing. We're all thinking the same thing, right?
Oh, so there were even more black women in there that black men didn't want to be bothered with.
And as someone who has reviewed a bunch of different dating events, I have seen this play out so many times where you walk into a room, the black women are looking for other black men and the black men are not looking for black women. Unless the host of the event is a black person or a person of color. And as much as I say that I am going to start dating outside my race, my mind, whenever I walk into an event space for dating, my mind will automatically do a little scan for black men. Now, obviously, there are a ton of black men who love black women. I'm not saying that. I'm saying in the event spaces that I have been to that are predominantly white people, the handful of black men that are at those events are not looking for black women.
So to all the good black women out there who have been fair with black men, do you see what these awful black women have produced? They have produced a country of black men who don't want to date black women, no matter who the black woman is. But wait. Here's another one.
So I just finished having dinner. I took myself to Applebee's. I'm just looking around my surroundings.
Wait. She took herself where?
Took myself to Applebee's.
She took herself to Applebee's. See, when it's their own money, Applebee's is fine. But when it's his money, Applebee's is not good enough.
Just looking around my surroundings. I look to the left, I see a black man with a white woman. I look to the right, I see a black man with a white woman. What do I see? What do I notice all at the bar? Single black women. So it got me to thinking, are black men totally giving up on black women?
So it appears. But this is exactly what black women created. Now, do you think there's a chance that this black woman and the previous black woman I just showed are even in the same state? I doubt it. So that means that this thing of black men stepping away from black women in Western culture is definitely worldwide. Now this next woman, she says she won't date a black man who consistently dates white women. It's not like any of us really care, but let's see what she has to say anyway.
Black woman, I need you to come to the front. I have a question. Am I crazy for saying I will not date a black man that dates white women? And I'm not saying you can have never dated a white woman. I'm just saying if you continuously date white women more than you date black women, I don't want to date you.
Oh no, say it ain't so. What we gonna do, Lord?
And I feel like I've run into this issue my entire life. I went to a PWI.
PWI stands for Predominantly White Institution. See, she's been ignored by black men in her past, so she's still scorned by it.
I grew up in a white suburban area. I am very familiar with black men that want to date white women. But through my experiences and seeing the patterns that I see from black men that date white women, I just know that that's not for me.
That simply means that the black men that she's seen dating white women are not the bad boy types. Or how do the black women say it? They don't have swagger.
The characteristics of that type of man is not the man that I see being my partner.
Told you.
And I try not to stereotype people or put them in a box, because I truly don't think that all black men that date white women or have a preference of white women are this way. I'm just saying I've noticed it enough for it to be an issue with me. And I just have noticed that those men tend to be uncomfortable in their blackness.
Meaning they speak proper English instead of sounding like a hood dude.
They tend to be a little bit more insecure. I typically intimidate them, which I don't really understand because I'm so nice.
When have you ever heard of a man being intimidated by a woman because she's so nice? Woman, please. Those guys were just not interested in you, and that's all.
And I also just noticed that they don't really respect women.
Wait for it.
They don't really respect women, not even just black women. They specifically disrespect black women more, but they don't typically respect women at all. And that's definitely not the kind of person I'm interested in dating.
Did you catch the message she just put out there? She just told all women of every culture that black men as a whole don't respect women at all. Therefore, she wants every woman from every culture to be afraid to date black men. She knows social media is worldwide, so there's a chance that a Thai, Filipino, Brazilian, Dominican woman are watching her video. And she hopes that these women will believe her message of, if you date a black man, he won't respect you. Here, let me play it again, so if you didn't catch it the first time, you'll catch it this time.
They don't really respect women, not even just black women. They specifically disrespect black women more, but like they don't typically respect women at all. And that's definitely not the kind of person I'm interested in dating. So I want to know from other black women, is this crazy to say? Like, is this a crazy standard to have? Because I've always been like this. I've always said I refuse to date a black man that dates white women, but I don't know, maybe like I shouldn't be so... No, actually, I don't think I'll change.
So to all the black men out there who are willing to date outside your race, do you even care if this black woman or any black woman like her refuses to date you? Sweetheart, I don't think you have anything to worry about. For real. No, for real, for real. And for our last video, here's another black woman trying to paint the picture that all black men do the same thing.
You want to know why it's hard to find a good man? Because this is their mindset. I was in the lounge at the airport in Mexico City. This guy stopped me and just wanted to chit chat. He was older, good looking dude. Told me he had a baby on the way. I said, wow. He said, and he had a 3-year-old. I said, do you mind me asking how old you are? 62. He is 62 years old. He then told me that, I said, is this your first marriage? Oh yeah, definitely his first marriage. He said that he was having too much fun with the ladies. And then at the age of 55, he decided that it was time to settle down. And he found a little wife, young wife, who was 36 years old. He then also told me that I should freeze my eggs, even though I already told him I didn't want kids. He said, I may wake up and change my mind and meet a nice fellow. So I'm supposed to freeze my eggs while I'm waiting for somebody in their 60s to decide that they want kids. Seriously? So this is what we're dealing with here. This is the problem. This is the problem.
And this is yet another problem that black men have been having with black women in Western society. Everything that comes out of their mouths is generalizations and stereotypes about black men with no proof. She's trying to make it sound like every black man is a player until he turns 55 years old, and then he goes out and finds him a 38-year-old and starts a family. I'm 60 years old, and I'm not trying to have any kids. And the reason that I'm not married is because the woman that was my 100% match, let's just say she's no longer with us, God rest her soul. And it's been 20 years since she left this place, and I haven't met another black woman that even remotely close to what she was like. And this very attractive black woman right here, we already know that she had plenty of good-looking, well-put-together black men cross her path. But she more than likely turned him down because he didn't meet one of her unrealistic expectations. The number one thing being the amount of money that he makes. And of course, as usual, it's always the black man's fault for the reason that these black women are single. The reality is, black men are fed up with black women, and black women are the ones who are to blame. You said you didn't want us. You said you didn't need us. And now that black men don't want to interact with you, you have the audacity to come on social media and wonder why. Black women from the Matrix, you're being left alone. That's what you wanted, right? Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these 2 videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.